Guys, I think I found my true calling. I wasn't meant to be a streamer. I was born to be a lawyer. But what kind of lawyer? I don't know yet. But what I do know is that before I invest all my time into going to law school, or whatever you have to do, I decided to get some friends together to play Guilty as Socks so I could really immerse myself in the world of law. And we started off by doing some minor cases. But let me just say, it was a complete mess. Everybody happy with their roles?
Hold on, wait a minute, am I Edgeworth?
Yeah, you're Edgeworth, I'm
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
This is what you are being accused of, Mana.
What am I? What? Oh, okay. I
Feeling a silly little guy. Oh wait, hold on. Breaking news.
Wait. Breaking news. Quarters of
What? Judge, you're gonna have to cancel the trial.
That's
Man,
what I have to say
please,
about the
refrain.
people across the
Refrain
road.
from that.
Your Honor, he's laughing at me!
Sorry.
Your Honor, I'm pretty sure that guy over there is racist. The defendant's client plays League of Legends.
That is entirely true!
No shot.
And can I say that is probably worse than killing 15 people? That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
I didn't even get a chance to defend.
Judge,
Faster. Yes,
I
yes,
have a
sir.
question.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. I knocked his ass out.
Prosecution, present evidence right fucking now.
Stop!
Client doesn't like more.
I find that really objection. Objection. What the heck? What the heck?
Continue.
Breaking news! Breaking news!
All right.
Oh my god! No! Oh my god! I would like to point out to everyone in this courtroom, that was not me. You know, Your Honor, I was just wondering, what do you think? What exactly were on the files, defendant?
The files are only black screens. That's what they are.
It's because he's hiding the truth from us.
I'm not hiding anything.
No!
Fucking knew it.
And I would like to present evidence to further this. He has a big nose. It is really big. And I would, no further comment, Your Honor. I think I've made my point very clear.
This is kind of
Ding!
an open and shut case, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh no, wait. I'm sorry. What breaking
Hold
news?
on, hold on. Nobody wants it.
You know, beside the point.
Wow, what a hoot and a holler from those boys, am I right? But I felt like it was time for a real deal case. And with me on prosecution, Kahns on defense, and Goldmain being the one accused, I knew the perfect crime to convict him of. I bring you today this case here. Goldmain is being accused of being the weak link in our playthrough of Elden Ring Night Rain.
That is just not fucking true.
Oh my
All right.
god.
I'm gonna prove
just not
you
fucking true.
wrong.
It's not
Court.
true.
Now, of course,
Prosecution, present your evidence.
jakeyjakes99, am known as the Elden Ring professional now. And I'm going to go into this as non-biased as possible, okay? I am just the prosecutor here. I'm not going to try to, twist the narrative any bit. But I would like to say...
Objection!
How
is he
in
going to call himself non-biased when he calls himself an Elden Ring professional?
Sir,
Sustained.
and I would like to present that the reason why we can't get past the Valkyries in Elden Ring Night Rain is because Goldmain has a cracked screen, okay? How is he going to see anything? And he refuses to fix it, and he just continues to have that cracked screen because he's mad that he can't beat the Valkyries. And it's causing us to fall behind.
All right. Defense. How do you answer?
Call me as a witness. Call me as a witness.
I would like to call a witness to the stand. Right now. Witness, can you please testify to the court and to this very fine judge, might I add, that our client here is in fact not the weak link of our Elden Ring Night Rain party?
Well, I'd first like to start off with ho ho ho.
Merry
Is that Santa Claus?
Goldmain got a new screen,
Oops, I didn't
and
do that.
there is no cracks in it. I can attest, but also I can attest that there was a young boy named Karma is too fast for you, who dies the most on all of your runs, but also does a shit ton of damage, well, and kills the most things, which is kind of weird. But Goldmain constantly picks him back up and carries him.
If I may add to that, Your Honor, this is Santa Claus we are talking to. He would know if Goldmain got a new monitor or not. I rest my case.
Thank you, defense. I did not need you to point that out, but I appreciate it.
And he also would know if he's bad or good because, again, he is...
Prosecution, you may cross-examine.
Now, you say he got a new screen. I'm not doubting that, okay? But we haven't played Night Rain in a couple of weeks now.
Driver here.
Oh, what's up, truck driver?
I want to point that up.
I'm gonna pretend you're still Santa Claus for the bit, okay?
But I'm a truck driver.
No, Santa Claus, if I may.
That is very clearly not Santa Claus. That is a truck driver.
That is obviously.
Hold on.
Thank you, Santa Claus. Welcome back. All right.
Santa's back! Oh my God, Santa!
You bring up the fact that he has a brand new screen. I don't doubt that, Santa. I trust you because I trust that you know what you're doing every year.
Yep.
But we haven't played Night Rain in a couple weeks by now. And when we did play last, it was a completely cracked screen. It was completely cracked. This was before Christmas, before you probably got the monitor. And there's no way we could have ever...
It's an early Christmas present. Look,
I've never heard you ever do anything about an early Christmas present. This is news to me.
Well, I can't give everyone all this stuff on one night, can I? That's
what the thing is. That's what you say every year. It's with all the Coke ads and everything. And you constantly talk about, first off, you talk about your private jet that's all AI generated, by the way. You've gotten rid of your reindeer. Most of them are dead now. And
that's not true. I still have Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen and Comet and Cupid and Donder and Blitzen. And I even have that red-nosed feller, Rudolph.
That is not what you told me in our interview last year, but whatever. I don't know if this witness can be trusted. Santa Claus, remember, I did interview you 2 years ago at this point, back in 2024.
Did you interview an imposter?
No, sir.
Have you been a bad boy, jakeyjakes?
Let me look at this.
I could check my list.
No, I just want to.
It'll be the third time, but I was.
But my argument is that he still had the cracked screen when we did play together. He had the cracked screen when we did play together. And I want to bring up that that is why he's also slow. And also the reason why he is the weak link is because he can't even afford the game. He can't. His credit card declined when he tried buying it. Oh, breaking news.
Hold on.
What's going on here?
Goldmain.
That is very fascinating. I must say that is very fascinating. I don't mean to do this.
Goldmain is not downed. He is here in court.
He's right here in front of us. So clearly that was a lie.
I'm very positive that was a screenshot from a couple weeks ago from an old news story.
I think you paid the
Order. Jakeyjakes. Have you ever heard the saying, I'll break every bone in your body?
Quite a few times, yeah.
Do you realize that that's just silly? However, your hands and feet contain more than half the bones in your body, and you could easily break those.
I must ask though, how does it pertain to the Goldmain question? I feel like you're just bringing up a fact that I didn't know, which I appreciate the fact. I do appreciate that fact, but I do think it is time to
Jakey,
cut.
Do you have any further questions for the witness?
I do not have any further questions. What's up?
jakeyjakes. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Defend it. Your Honor. Your Honor. They're flipping me off. They're flipping me off, Your Honor.
No, we're not. We're literally not doing anything, dude.
How do I send the witness back?
There you go.
There we go.
Like that.
But I had all the questions I had, and I would like the defense to bring up their counter argument.
Your Honor,
Counter argument.
And people of the court, I would just like to say I have the evidence right here, right now, that is going to solve us this case right here, right now. He had a scratched CD of Elden Ring Night Rain, which means it's not, even if he did go down, which he didn't, by the way, because we had Santa Claus here to tell us that wasn't the case, it would be because, and wait for it, ladies and gentlemen, wait for it, ladies and gentlemen, it's because his disc was scratched. That's right, his disc was scratched, and it was not on his fault whatsoever.
But it wasn't this. It wasn't the disc for Elden Ring.
Well, it's crazy
It
that
was
the witness
the disc
is not
for
on
the soundtrack.
I do have a question.
It's crazy
I do
the
have
witness is not.
a
It's
question
crazy
on
the
it.
witness is not in the stand right now,
Question
so
for
he can't
the
say anything. Am I right?
You say that the disc was scratched, okay? I can believe that every day of the week.
Disc was scratched.
But being the weak link doesn't mean it's your skill level. It just means that you were the weak link. And if it is true that his disc was scratched, this further proves my point that he is the weak link. He needs to get a new disc, he needs to get a new screen, and he needs to get a new credit card.
Night Rain, not the weakest link. Goodbye.
Who the fuck are you? This is my case.
He's got a fucking point, though.
Your Honor, he had no reason to talk yet, so we can't listen to it.
Continue.
Overruled. But
Did you just overrule the judge?
Your
no,
Honor, you
I
can't- he's
overruled.
trying to
I
overrule you. He
overruled
can't
the
do that.
witness. I overruled
this
the
guy's clearly
witness.
trying to take your.
I know what I'm doing.
With that being said, I have one more final piece of evidence to
Yeah,
prove that
you're right, this judge
Goldmain
is a fucking
was. I have substantial evidence
Are you
to
done?
prove that he was the weakest link, beyond a shadow of a doubt. Goldmain here is a constant Raider main, with only recently learning how to play
Stop
Undertaker.
throwing
With that being
things
said,
at me!
why does he
Nailing
constantly use
you.
the katana when he plays as Raider? The Raider is better with big hammers and big swords. Why does he use the katana? I ask you that. How will you answer?
I've never seen that man use a
Unbelievable.
katana.
Shut up! You're no one's talking to you!
Your Honor, it's not even his turn, and he's yelling at people.
Your Honor.
Your Honor, I didn't say anything.
Your Honor, you know, the economy right now, a lot of things are expensive, and that includes good internet, which could lead to hyperinflation.
Oh man, you struck a nerve with me on that one.
And once again, I feel like that proves more of the point that he's the weak link because of all these factors.
No, listen,
I'm not
the
even bringing up skill
hyperinflation-
anymore. I'm bringing up the scratch disc, the
However,
cracked screen,
I would
and
like to
the
point out-
hyperinflation.
I would like to point out that the fact of the matter is, even if he did have a screen, which he did not, and even if he did have hyperinflation, which would affect his internet connection, which he didn't, and also the fact we had Santa Claus here telling us about his skill level and that he was not the person that going down all the time, that means, without a shadow of a doubt, even with all of these factors, this man is the hard carry of Elden Ring Night Ring. Thank you very much. I rest my case. My balls are heavy.
A lot of these things continue to prove my point that he is he is the weakest. Oh shit!
Breaking news! Breaking
Oh,
news!
fuck!
Inflation on the rise. That is
Oh,
right. See.
Once again,
That just proves my point.
proving my point.
That proves my point that even though, despite the fact that the internet is high right now, his skill level.
I would like to bring up one thing to the
His
evidence. Though.
skill level makes it to where he
He has a loyalty card, meaning that he has plenty of money to get better internet, and he refuses. I rest my case. Your Honor, I think you know exactly what to do.
Defense, it's not looking too good for you. You better present two evidence this round.
Your Honor, there was a suspicious noise underneath my client's bed that night that possibly that could have spooked him, but it didn't. And because he is the hard carry of Elden Ring Night Rain, he doesn't.
But on contrary, just because of one night of noise doesn't
Where's
mean
the
that every
stats?
time we play the
Where's
game,
the
he goes
stats?
down
You
and
don't
causes
have
us
the
to
stats.
lose.
You don't have
Every
any sort
time.
of real
Every
evidence to
time.
prove this.
You're not
Wild
understanding this. You're not understanding this
only
inside
play-
your fucking
you only
suck
play
brain. You're a
Wilder.
fucking
You
idiot.
only
You're a
play
fucking
Wilder. Piece of
idiot.
shit.
Shut
I want
up.
you dead.
Shut
I want
up.
you
I'm
dead.
right. I'm right. You're wrong.
Oh, what's up, man?
Sorry, I went a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs there.
Do you have any other further evidence?
Yeah, I got some more evidence. Also, there was a scribbled post-it note that said that Jakey Jakes was the reason he went down all of those times.
What?
That's right.
What?
Which means, in fact, that the real culprit of this entire debacle was, in fact, Jakey Jakes 99. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
No, not true.
Is
Jake
over.
Jakes, how do you answer this conflict of interest accusation?
Well, how could I write a note if I had a flat tire? That exact night, there's no way I could have wrote a note causing him to be bad at video games.
But we
I had a
never
flat
said,
tire.
we never said what the exact night was. Now, did we? That could be at any
If
time.
you had a flat tire, how were you playing the said video games?
I'm at home. I'm not in my car.
Mm-hmm.
Gaming and driving is a bad
If he was at
move.
home, he could have written the note.
We don't live
could've wrote the
together.
note and then do it
Detective,
later.
By the way.
Hmm?
I've decided you're the detective, James.
I'm a consultant.
Okay, breaking
Oh,
news.
fuck, breaking news?
That
Okay.
You're Sherlock Holmes.
Suspicious noises and notes left
Explain
unexplained.
that.
Hold on, wait a minute. Wait,
This is
Your
our
Honor, I
consulting
think I just had a brain blast, Your Honor. Your Honor, I just had a brain blast. The suspicious notes, the scribbles on the notepads, only one person could do this. You were hiding under Goldmain's bed that entire time, scribbling post-it notes, telling everybody that he was in fact going down all the time when he wasn't, and it was all you.
You're the reason I can't sleep.
That's right. Which would affect his gameplay, but it doesn't even matter because he's still the hard carry on Elden Ring Night Rain.
I feel the prosecutor is guilty.
Your Honor, if I may.
Unfortunately,
If I may, Your Honor. I would like to bring up the fact that all these claims are baseless. He didn't provide any evidence to prove that I was there that night to cause him to be the weak link of the game.
he does have a point there. Defense, do you have any?
He didn't
evidence to
provide
back up
any
that-
evidence to suggest that he was the weak link either.
I'm sorry,
so really
Your Honor.
nothing has
Your
gone
Honor.
anywhere.
Please, please. If we look back at the
Order.
evidence,
Order. Defense, you need to present some evidence to that claim. To your most recent claim.
That he didn't. Hold on.
That he was under Goldmain's bed.
That he was under Goldmain's bed. If you guys go around the internet like I would, you would understand that sometimes when people are about to do something crazy, they leave something called internet comments.
Oh, damn.
Jakey Jakes 99, you posted some internet comics on a social media forum saying that you were going to do that exact thing to ruin Goldmain's career on Elden Ring Night Ring.
And you streamed from under his bed.
And you wrote
Streamed my
down all of those post-it notes.
I
Game,
think we've seen
set,
all the evidence
and
we need to
match.
see here.
I'm gonna trust you, Judge.
In the case of Goldmain being the weakest link, the court rules it was
Not
me.
What?
I was here the whole time.
Let's go.
That was such a good turnaround.
This is why I'm paid the big bucks.
Fuck! No. That is not how it was supposed to go. I was on the verge of winning and Goldmain was almost behind bars. But then, out of Kahns' ass, he brings up some old posts I made. Is this what it's like to be canceled? And now I'm being charged with being the weak link in Night Rain and sabotaging Goldmain. I wanted to be a lawyer, not a defendant. I'll need a really good defense attorney to get out of this. And I think I know just the guy.
Yeah, she put his
Being the
picture.
actual weakest link in Elden
Against
Ring.
Big
Right,
G.
against
Awesome.
Big G.
I couldn't
All
put
right.
Goldmain. I couldn't.
Court is
couldn't fit his
now
big
in
G.
session. Big G. Court is now in session. Aside what we witnessed within the
Lady.
courtroom, prosecution, go ahead and present your first evidence.
Oh my god, it's actually Jakey Jakes.
It's actually Jakey Jakes right there next to you.
Wow, look
shit.
at that.
Wow, that's
Holy
crazy.
shit! It's
Whoa,
Jakey
your nose
Jakes
is
99.
huge! Your nose is so big! Your big nose! Your big fucking nose! God, get the fucking case started.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, as we already have established, Goldmain is in fact not the weakest link of Elden Ring
Thank
99, and it is in fact jakeyjakes 99, and I am here to prove that right here, right now. Now, if we look at his medical files, if we look at medical files of jakeyjakes 99, we will all agree, based on his physical appearance and in his medical records, he has a massive, giant nose, as he said before. Now, wouldn't you agree?
Relevance?
The relevance being that his nose would block the screen, making it impossible for him to actually play Elden Ring Night Raid, therefore making him the weakest link of the team. I rest my case. Thank you.
Defense, how do you answer these charges?
I would like to answer this charges with a sort of. Obviously, I'm going to get back to that claim that they just made, but I wanted to bring up a very important thing that I think everybody here in the court should know. So you see, I live in Memphis, Tennessee, while Goldmain lives across the country, meaning, I never had a plane ticket. I've never flown on an airplane in my life. Facts. Look it up. It's on Wikipedia.
Objection, Your Honor. This was literally an online game, and also most of the stuff that he did post on his social media, as we discussed in the previous case.
Okay, Your Honor,
Therefore,
if I may, objection. We just said it's online, correct?
Objection to an objection.
We just said it was online, yes? Is that correct, Mr. Prosecutor Man?
Well, yes, it is, Mr. Defendant Man.
Then how could I have been at his house under his bed like you claimed if it was an online game?
Because you said it
Oh,
online.
you
on
just
social
messed
media
up.
forums, and then
You just messed up big time.
I did not.
Because
I literally did not
you
even
just
mess
messed up big time.
I could still claim.
Order.
Oh yeah.
He clearly had a PlayStation Portal at one point and brought it under the defendant's bed.
Thank you, Detective.
I didn't want to have to bring this up, okay? I didn't want to have to bring this up.
Go
But
ahead.
the night we were playing Elden Ring Night
Presented
Raid.
here, though, is
I'm sorry, but your big nose is quite relevant.
Yeah.
You don't have to bring it up.
No, I'm.
or hold on, I'm sorry.
I agree.
A little bit. The evidence that the defense is presenting is refuting the charge that he was able to even get to Goldmain's house because he wasn't able to afford a plane ticket because Goldmain lives all the way across the country from jakeyjakes. That's his defense right now.
Well, Your Honor, he has a car. He could easily drive there.
Do you have evidence for that claim?
Of course I have evidence. Do I have evidence for that? Of course I have fucking evidence for that claim.
jakeyjakes 99, do you own a car?
Because you see, Your Honor,
I'll let him go.
in those same internet comments, he said, I'm going to drive all the way to where Goldmain lives. And I'm going to do all the things that he said in the previous case. I rest my case, Your Honor. Thank you.
Jakeyjakes, those comments are pretty damning.
Oh, we got some breaking news.
Breaking news.
broke ass, penniless. Somebody get this man a job.
Chose to drive to sleep in his
Defense,
car.
how do you answer the accusation of posting internet comments that you were going to drive to Goldmain's house?
Well, if I can rewind just a little bit back to the car thing. I actually don't own a car. Okay? I do not own a car. I actually have a rental car. Which
How
cannot
does that help you in any
which
way?
the
You still have
company
to pay for that.
company contract, if I'm allowed to finish before I get interrupted again, the company contract says I'm not allowed to leave 5 miles from the border of Tennessee. It will shut off and I'll be stranded and shot. That what you want? Do you want me to be shot?
Am I?
That is true. That is how rental cars work. I'm a judge.
Thank you, sir.
Is that everything that the Mr. Defendant has to say over there?
That's my rebuttal.
Could I
I have a
thrown
rental
two of
car.
them?
I don't own a
Your
car.
rebuttal. Now, Your Honor, he said he had a rental car and that he has to adhere to those rules. But did he mention to say that he owns, and it was in his internet post, that he owns an electronic bracelet that gets rid of his DNA signature so that he can get out of the state without having to pay for the rental car?
Wow, Tennessee laws are crazy. That must be true.
and I would know this because I also live in Tennessee, and that is a real thing. So therefore, you, my friend, are on the chopping block. Anything else you want to add to that, Mr. Defendant? I don't think you got what it takes anymore.
Oh, you're about to be blown away. This is a piece of history that not a lot of people know
Like
about.
this?
Not a lot of people know about me, okay?
This?
I do just want to open up completely to the courtroom today. That
I'll open something
3
up.
weeks ago, I was the victim
Like this.
of an antique chandelier falling on top of me. I was in the hospital 3 weeks ago when we played Elden Ring Night Rain. There's no way I could have been anywhere else besides the hospital. You can check the records too. An antique chandelier fell on top of me, nearly killing me. I've lost both my arms.
How would you hold
These are
the-
prosthetics.
Objection!
These are prosthetics.
Objection, Your Honor. Objection,
and
Your
how
Honor.
would you how would you maintain
hold on, out of character,
control of
Jake.
your
You could
character?
have said your legs, and that would have been canon because none of us have legs.
Can I make an addendum real quick?
No.
I'm standing by my arm thing.
He's
I have
your
prosthetic
objection,
arms now.
He's
That's why they are
Your
stuck out.
objection, Kahns.
That's why they are stuck out to the side.
I was going to say,
What was your
all of
objection?
our arms are stuck out to the side, which makes me believe that you, in fact, are lying about your prosthetic arms because you still have your arms right now. If you are so willing to say that those are prosthetic arms, take them off right now. Take them off in front of the court, right here, right now. I dare you. Breaking news. Just a second, guys, don't
And that proves my point about the
Wow.
Tennessee laws. I would like to point something out, of
You
course.
can call a witness.
Then point,
Don't forget,
good sir.
you can call a witness.
I have something to point out before I call a witness up here. We bring up all these things
Your
about the
Honor.
prosthetic arms and all this stuff. But
But you have not
I would like
You
to
have
point
not
out something
took off yet.
impressive. Okay? And this is gonna be a thing that all these beautiful people are gonna want to hear. Recently, underneath Tennessee law, which is where we're from, by the way, a gesture prohibited by law, pointing, too dangerous, blinking, too dangerous. This man, this whole time, has been pointing, has been blinking this entire time.
Are we
And
in
the-
Tennessee, sir? Your Honor, are we even in Tennessee? It has not really been clear.
I believe we're in a courtroom
We are in a
What does
courtroom.
that have to
Exists-
do
We are not
with the
in
case?
that exists
Yes,
between
yes,
spaces.
yes.
We're
My,
in the
my consulting detective has a point. We are not in Tennessee. We are in courtroom.
A courtroom
I-
located where?
Rest my case.
In space. Inside a TARDIS, to be specific.
What does that have to do with this case?
Nothing.
I have a confession I want to make to everyone here. Yes, I was underneath Goldmain's bed that night. But it wasn't for the reason that you guys think. It's not for the reason you guys think. Now, hear me out.
Do it.
Hear me out. I found this underneath his bed. A rusty key.
A rusty key.
And I found out what it opened. It opened the closet to his bedroom. What was in his closet, you may ask? I'll tell you right now. Inside his closet was a copy of Elden Ring Night Rain, but it was broken in half. Meaning,
It had to have been Jakey Jakes.
if it was broken, no, I never came out of the
You were
closet.
in his bed.
I've never came out of the closet.
Well, that's obvious, bud. But that's
And
besides the
if you
point.
agree,
Objection
unless I point
irrelevant.
out, if you agree, then my point stands.
Who said that I hold on? Who?
That you were under his bed and
Who
therefore
said I
creating
agree?
noise and making sure that he could not be the carry we know he is.
This
Yes.
man right next to me,
Your Honor,
as
how?
the witness has described. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Goldmain is the one that has been hard carrying, despite all of his setbacks.
Oh, jeez.
Now, the weakest link, however, goes to you, jakeyjakes 99. And you want to know why? Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I would like to introduce evidence irrefutable proof, and that is an old suitcase. Now, you might ask yourself, what exactly is in this suitcase? It is a diary written by jakeyjakes 99, and page 1,
journal, not diary.
section 1
Journal,
of
not
this,
diary.
of this diary is, and I quote, "I'm the weakest link in Elden Ring Night Rain." Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Your Honor,
I'm
that was a
skipping
breach
my
of
turn.
privacy. And if you fucking call me guilty, I will kill myself in front of you and change the trajectory of your fucking life. I am not kidding. If you hit me with not guilty, I will kill myself, and it will be on your fucking hands.
Do it, you won't. Do it, you won't.
Oh.
Do it, you won't.
Oh,
Breaking
oh,
news?
oh,
breaking
oh.
news.
Oh, hold on a second. You reckon?
Fine. Before you hit that button, let me confess to everything, okay? I am the weakest link in Elden Ring Night Rain. But not by choice, but by
What?
necessity. But by necessity. If there's not a weakest link, then there is no strongest link. I must rest my case now. Thank you so much.
Hey,
I just want to
Hey,
point
Jakey
out
Jakes,
I have
real
the
quick.
most time in that
Fuck
game
you.
out of all of us here. And I still die the most.
You are not on the defense stand, are you? This is me. I choose to be the weakest link for society to continue. If I was the strongest link, or if I was even the middest link, then society would crumble, the universe would end, and the Elden Ring Night Rain wouldn't exist. I take upon this. I am a martyr. I am a martyr. Please, no, don't fucking mute me again. I'm a martyr. Don't do this to me. I'm innocent. I'm innocent.
Crashing out. Yes, guilty.
Yay,
Stop.
guilty. Good job, ladies and gentlemen. Good job.
Good job.